Tsarukyan.
Sorry for Monday, guys.
I cried myself. I cried every night, Arman.
Me too. I said, like, Thursday I can be late and I gotta be ready for that interview because, yeah, one day I can do mistake, but second day, no way. So.
No, it's all good, brother. Only messing, only messing. Thank you for your time. I know you've been busy. What
Thank
have
you
you
for
been
inviting.
doing? What have you been doing since UFC 300? Are you still in Los Angeles right now?
Yeah, I'm in Los Angeles. I'm living here. I'm living on Sunday. I'm going back to Miami, so I gotta wrestle a lot because I gotta compete in May 18th versus Benoit Saint-Denis. It's gonna be grappling fight. Grappling. Yeah, I'm gonna grapple with
Oh,
him. Yeah, it's gonna be like 5 rounds, like every round's 3 minutes, something like that. So, and
nice.
that's why I gotta start train. I already train, but like nothing crazy, like once a day, just chill and train,
I mean, I was going to say I'm no expert. I think I am a little bit, but wrestling, you versus Benoit Saint-Denis, that kind of
Grappling.
feels like that's a hard one for Benoit Saint-Denis. That feels
It's
like a
a
tough matchup for him.
Yeah, for me too. He knows grappling, wrestling, but like for me, it's more advantages, like because I grew up with wrestling.
Yeah, of course, of course. Anyway, let's talk UFC 300, and we've got a lot of things we want to ask you about. You've been going back and forth with Michael Chandler, with Islam Makhachev. But first of all, let's start with Charles Oliveira, UFC 300. Tell me this. You go out there, biggest fight of your career, you
Correct.
throw a kick, and you fall on the floor, and this guy grabs a hold of your neck. What is going through your mind?
I said, "Holy shit!" So he's ready to fight me because he like count me. He knew like I'm gonna kick with my left kick. And I always kick people, and no one like do very well defend, but he was ready and like he kicked me back and like I dropped and he got my that guillotine and like I said no way, like I'm in like I'm stuck or what, like, but hopefully I know how to get out from that position, and so I can escape right away, but like I could escape right away, but like I thought I don't want to give mount to him, that's why I
Mm.
stuck. I tried to like clean my hair, and but clean my head, but I couldn't, and I said, okay, the last chance is give go to mount and like give him mount and then escape from there. It's better than tap and like, okay, I'm gonna lose position, but like I'm not gonna tap and I'm not gonna lose, so that's why.
Yeah, well,
And
congratulations.
yeah,
And then
so
the up
what's
kick.
yeah
What
the
about the up kick? How badly were you
up
hurt?
the up kick
He
when
kicked
I
you in the
kick.
head on the ground, right? Did he
Yeah,
kick you in the head?
yeah, he kicked me, but like it was okay. I felt the kick, but like nothing happened. Like I'm like was okay. So, but doctor asked me something. I'm like I more at that moment I more feel like the choke than the kick. After that situation,
Yeah, yeah.
I still like was recovering after the choke than that kick. No, it wasn't too hard, so was okay, and that's why I said the ref, can you like give me the same position, and
Mm.
yeah, so but I would like to finish him, but I couldn't, so that's why in the third round, I was controlling the whole rounds, I strike him, I wrestle him, I control him 4.5 minutes, and like last 30 seconds, I guess. I thought, okay, I gotta finish him, jump on his back and like try to finish because when you finish, like how you see like gonna talk about you, like and my contract is too. If you finish, you're gonna make more money, and
Oh,
like my coaches was like yelling, don't jump on his back and like don't try to choke him and like just control him and like beat him. I said okay and like jump on his back and like flip from there and like miss the position, and yeah, he got the darts, but like it not nothing, it wasn't there, and I didn't feel it was tight, because I was flat, and from that position it's so difficult to choke. If I tried like get up, he can jump to the guillotine. It could be the same situation like it was in first round.
Yep, yep. Well, congratulations on beating Charles Oliveira. Not an easy
Thank you
thing
so
to do, and a great
Thank you so
performance.
much. Thank you so much. Now people
When
say he is already old and Charles he's not that good anymore. Like
who says that?
I don't know, like a lot of like people like with Benil Darush also. So you beat like a old like veteran fighter. Why you like trying to fight with Islam or like someone from top five, top one, top two. Like why you call out Gaethje?
Yeah, but
It's
don't listen to
yeah,
that. Don't
yeah,
listen to
yeah.
that
I'm not.
bullshit.
Yeah, I don't listen, so I do my thing, and I know I'm gonna be a champion, and I can beat everybody in this division. So believe myself, believe on my hard work, and just
Yeah.
do what I do.
As you say, you want to be a champion. You're on a good win streak. You've beaten some big names. You destroyed Beneil Dariush. You've just beat Charles Oliveira. You made your UFC debut on short notice against Islam. Came up short on the scorecards. I know from when we've spoke to you when we do fighter meetings, you've been obsessed. That's been your main goal, to fight Islam again. From what I hear, you beat Charles and then they offered you the fight, correct?
Right away. Yeah, right away. Like
Right away,
right
straight
away,
backstage.
straight from the cage. I was leaving the cage, and like the hunter came and said, "June 1st, Islam Makhachev." I was super excited and happy, and like I said, okay, I gotta talk to my managers.
You're like,
And
let me catch my breath.
yeah, and it was pretty easy. So we said, okay, we're not gonna do the same mistake like we did in the first fight, because I'm on the contender number one. I beat like I'm gonna be number one ranked, so it's no doubt they're gonna give me I'm next on the line. After the Poirier, like Islam gonna fight. Who is winning that fight? I'm gonna fight for the title. It's like 100% because who is gonna fight? Next. And okay, we said like we gotta train, get ready, and like you can't fight every year for the belt. Maybe it's like one or two times in your life you're gonna fight for the belt, and I don't want to miss that opportunity. I mean, like I want to be ready 100% and after fight, or like before fight, like I can say, okay, Arman, you did all things that you have to do, and like you're ready for everything. So you know it's like so difficult to fight for 6 weeks. And Charles Oliveira, he's a tough opponent. Fight was not easy. Also, cut weight, trainings. Yeah, it's my dream fight with Islam, but like, yeah, but we didn't go. So, but I know
Yeah,
like we're gonna fight. It's probably gonna be Islam. We're gonna fight in November, October, and I'm gonna be ready. So I rest now a little bit, and then start to train, go to the mountains, like work on my freestyle wrestling, defensive wrestling. Like I'm still young, 27 years old. I gotta learn a lot of different techniques, and I feel like I'm not in the best shape right now, and I know my prime is gonna be like at the end of this year, or like maybe in a couple years I'm gonna like still getting better.
yeah, yeah. Listen, anyone that's had anything negative to say, just ignore that, because you have earned the right to fight for the belt. It's not like an opportunity was given to you and you're like, oh, I've got to take it. You've earned that. You are the next guy. You beat Charles Oliveira. You beat Beneil Dariush. You gave Islam a good fight. You've got an incredible skill set. And I completely agree. This is a big opportunity. So you want to take it with a full camp, take it when your body's rested, when there's no injuries whatsoever. One person that didn't agree with you, though, was Michael Chandler. For the people listening to this that might not have seen this is what Michael Chandler had to say. He said, Arman just went out there and beat Oliveira. Sounds like he's going to be number one contender next. I also don't understand why he didn't take that fight. I would have taken it. Man, this sport moves fast. This sport moves very fast. June 1st, you're going to see the lightweight title happen. Then a couple of weeks later, you're going to see Chandler versus McGregor, a fight that's way bigger than that is going to happen. And both guys can make lightweight. Why didn't you take that opportunity, Arman? That's Michael Chandler. That's Michael Chandler. What's your response to that?
I already responded to that. Like, I already said, but like, I want to say one more thing.
I've got it here. I don't expect you to understand, Michael Chandler. We are not on same level. I am here to be the champ. You are just waiting for a paycheck.
Yeah. So, I like Michael Chandler, to be honest. So he's a cool guy, but he's 36 years old. Like he's older than me. He's older than me like 10 years. That's why he's thinking like that. But like I'm young. I know I'm like gonna have a lot of opportunities to fight for the title. I take my time. So, but he's gonna fight like 1 year, maximum 2 years. That's why he thinks like that. If like I have a chance, you gotta fight. But like I'm different. That's why like I said, we are on different level. He's fighting for the money, waiting for the Conor McGregor fight, and like but like if he fought like I said, so I mean,
you said he could have fought like 4 times in the time he's been waiting.
He could fight. He could fight 4 times. He could lose. He could lose like 4 exciting fights. It's good to watch his fights, but he always lose. It's good to watch, but he always lose. Yeah, I mean, he's a fighter. He's a 1-round fighter. If you're like if you can like go with him in the second round, you're gonna win for sure. Because in the second round, he's already dead. So just you gotta run like 1 round, and the second round go like to fight real.
I like Michael Chandler. He's a great guy.
He's a great
very
guy.
excited.
He's
I
an
like
excited
this though.
fighter. Yeah, he's excited to watch, but he's not the smart fighter. I don't know, like, he does like crazy things. Like when like Oliveira was on his back, you remember, like he jumped, like I don't know why. I've never seen like this escape. Like he just jumped and I don't know for what, like, or like with a Gaethje. He wanted like he thought he's in the freestyle wrestling, and like he wanted to get more points because you like lift him and like throw like like when you throw like this you get like 5 points or 4 points. Like when like simple takedowns is 2 point, and maybe he thought he's in freestyle wrestling. You remember that, like when he like slammed him.
I do. And against go on.
Yeah, but he lost position. It don't make sense. That it's good, it's beautiful, but like for us like fighters, you spend so much energy and then you like just throw him and that's it. And like lose position. So it's good for fan, but it's not good for like fighter.
Yeah, like against Dustin Poirier. And by the way, I love it as a fan. He just ran at Poirier, just swinging.
Yeah.
Do you think against Conor McGregor, he will try and wrestle? Or do you think he'll get sucked in to all the energy and the hype and just try and put a war on? Or do you think he'll use his brain?
No, I mean, like he never use his brain. He always fights for the fan. That's why he's gonna like try to knock him out and like he's gonna try to knock him out because he's so dangerous in the first round. I feel like if he can finish Conor in the first round, but like if fight's gonna be like it's gonna be 5 rounds fight, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So if fight's gonna be like it's gonna be second round, third round, he's gonna lose that fight because he gotta knock him out in the first round, or like he's gonna lose the fight because Conor, I feel like he's better. His condition is better, and like he's more smarter than Chandler.
Conor's a guy that gets tired as well. Anyway, we're not here to talk about Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler. We're here to talk about you, brother. All right, this episode is sponsored by Shopify. That is kind of changing the game when it comes to taking your business online. If you have a business, if you're thinking of starting a business, if you have an idea, putting it into actual effect, can be very complicated, time consuming. Getting online and allowing the worldwide audience to also be available to you for everyone on the planet to potentially be a customer, you need a website, you need an e-commerce platform, you've got to be able to take major payment methods, credit cards, etc., and all the rest of it. And that can be very time consuming and expensive. Well, Shopify makes that incredibly easy. They take out all the hassle, and before you know it, you're going to be up and running, okay? Shopify is the commerce platform. As I say, it is revolutionizing millions of businesses online. So whatever you're selling, Shopify simplifies selling online and in person so you can focus on successfully growing the actual business. Shopify covers every sales channel. It allows you to sell across all social media marketplaces, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. It's packed with industry leading tools so you can ignite your growth. Shopify gives you complete control over your business and your brand, and you don't have to learn any new skills in design or code. And they are there to assist you 24/7 with an extensive business library course as well. Shopify will support your success every single step of the way. So now it's time to get serious and get on Shopify. If you've got a business, get on Shopify. If you've got an idea, realize it, actualize it with Shopify. And right now you can sign up for $1 per month, a trial period at shopify.com/believe, all lowercase, shopify.com/believe to take your business to the next level today. Shopify.com/believe. Last time I spoke,
let's talk about real fighters, brother.
Let's go. Let's do it right now. I want to hear about you. Last time I spoke to you, you were kind of quiet. Maybe it's because your English has got better. I'm not sure. But now you're trash talking. You're talking a little bit of shit. I like it. We get to see the personality and we get to see a little bit more of who Arman Tsarukyan is. Is this been a conscious thing or is it just the English getting better?
No, I mean, when you fight with unranking guy, if you're nobody, like how you can like talk shit about like Michael Chandler, like if you're like fighting with the, I don't know, like with guys who is unranking or like just in top 15, but like I said, okay, when I get in top 5 or when I'm gonna be there, I'm gonna talk about everybody and like when you talk, people like say, oh, this guy is real deal. He's not just a damn hooker and like losing everybody and like talk shit,
Yeah. No, I understand you. And I agree with you as well.
That's why like I'm like trying to show like who I am, like real Arman Tsarukyan.
Well, we like it. What is the sweater you're wearing there? Because last time I saw you, you were dripped head to toe in some very nice designer gear, my friend. It looked like you were wearing the budget of a small country. What are we wearing today?
Armenian. It's LA. It's LA Kings. The from LA.
Okay.
Yeah, and
nice.
This is Armenian. Like a thing. I don't know what's this like. This is the eagle, and this is lion.
Nice. Are you a hockey fan?
Yeah, I used to play hockey like 12 years.
Oh, really? Is hockey big in Armenia?
No, it's not big. I raced in Russia, so
okay, my bad.
I'm Armenian, but like I live in Russia. That's why I lived in a very cold place, and that's why when I was young, I grew up with hockey, and like. I used to play hockey, like, and then, but I couldn't be a good hockey player. That's
why?
Because I like fighting. When I was young, even.
Always getting into fights.
Yeah, I can't talk. I just like to fight,
But you do it pretty good. And now the talking's catching up. You're doing well.
Thank you so much.
Talk to me about Islam. When you do fight Islam, why is it going to be different now?
I do fight with Islam in Abu Dhabi or in Madison Square Garden. If he beats Poirier, fight is fight. Never know, like Poirier can knock him out. But like, yeah, I feel like everybody underestimated the Poirier and like thinking like 100% Islam gonna win, but like it's a fight, you never know. Every punch can land very well, and like everybody like can go to sleep. So that's
Of
why,
course.
yeah, I'm gonna fight with a winner in October or November, but doesn't matter. I'm gonna be in September. I'm gonna be ready in August, July, and then of June. But not June 1st. It's so like short. It's so fast for me. Like it's like
Mm.
6 weeks, 5 6 weeks. I need the time for rest, enjoy, and like
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
But
of course, of
I
course.
wanna fight with Islam definitely. So I wanna knock him out and like to show everybody like who is the new Arman
The new
Tsarukyan.
daddy. The new
Yeah,
daddy is Arman Tsarukyan. Did you see that he said, outside of Dustin Poirier and maybe yourself, he has no more work to do at lightweight? What do you think
yeah,
about that?
yeah. Like, I mean, he just gotta fight with me, because I'm the contender number one. I don't know why they want him to fight in June 1st. They can make the fight in the end of June and wait for me. It no make sense. Like, why just he has to fight in June 1st? Because of what? So they could make the June. I don't know, like any days,
Mm.
but not June 1st, like June or July. I don't know, like 1 month. And
Yeah.
but it's okay. So when is gonna be ready after the fight? Who is gonna win and when they gonna be ready? So I'm like ready for any days. But I wanna fight this year definitely. I don't wanna wait too much. So hopefully it's gonna be in October or November.
Talk to me about, obviously, you were on UFC 300. Justin Gaethje was on there as well. Justin Gaethje took on Max Holloway, as we know, and he lost. So now he's not in the title picture at all. Do you think that was a big mistake taking that fight?
No, it wasn't a big mistake because he has a belt, so he had a BMF belt, and like, and Islam couldn't fight that time, so that's why he has to fight, and he has to fight, he has to make money, and he's not that young, so in UFC 300, it's so excited fight. It was so excited fight,
Mm.
and Max Holloway has a big name also. Uh, yeah, if I was him, I would fight same like he did. It wasn't mistake, and I thought he's gonna win, but like never know. You see, like he lost, and now he gotta win one more fight, and he can jump on the
Yeah, I
same.
agree. I think one more win, and then he's right back in the conversation
Yeah.
again. All right, Armin, I'm going to ask you a few little things. So you grew up in Russia. What is your
Yes.
favorite thing to eat in Russia? I've never been to Russia. What do people eat
Uh,
there?
People borscht. They eat borscht.
Borscht. What,
Yeah,
what
it's
is
a soup.
borscht?
It's a soup. It's a soup. Yeah,
Oh,
with
it's a soup.
meat.
I thought you said it's a
Yeah,
soap.
with
I'm
veg.
like, they fucking eat
No, soup.
soap in Russia.
No, it's a soup. Yeah, soup with a veggie meat, and yeah, it's so good in Russia. It's so popular, and it's a cold there. That's why we eat a lot of soup. So we
Mm.
like we drink a lot of tea,
Vodka.
a lot of vodka. Yeah, Armenian and Russian drink a lot of vodka.
Do you like vodka? That is my
I
drink. If I try not to drink a lot these days, but I'm a vodka guy.
Yeah, I just had one time in my life vodka, not vodka chacha. It's like kind of vodka, but like more stronger. I don't drink, I don't smoke, so I just like to eat, enjoy the nature, go to the mountain, go to the beach, so enjoy the vacation. But I had a drink one time, and it was in the mountain. I was super super cold. I thought I'm gonna die, and like one old guy said, you have to get some shots, from some shots. It's like kind of vodka, but it's like homemade vodka. It's like 70 degrees, the 70% of
Proof.
spirit out. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
And I said, okay, I don't have a choice, so I have to. I took one. I didn't feel anything. Three, four, five, six, seven, and
Oh
like
no.
when it was seven, like I started to feel like crazy, like someone crazy. I was like heating up, like and like in like 15 minutes, I like take off my like jacket, and like lay down like this and like that.
Hold on. And what temperature was it where you were? How cold?
It was, no, I mean, like we were driving we will ride the ATVs, in the mountains. So
Yeah.
in the yeah, well, so in the we went to the mountain. It was snow over there, but in the down in the city, it wasn't snow. So when we
Okay.
went there, it was so cold, but like so cold, and we have to drive back like 4 more hours. I said, if I'm gonna drive, I'm gonna die, so I don't feel my legs, hands, like I was like so freezing. So I was thinking like, real, I'm gonna die or I can go back. So that's why that drink like helped me. And like when I was riding back, I'm like, I just thought I just take my yeah I just took off my jacket and like feel like so good, and like when I came there, I said, okay, tomorrow morning I'm gonna get sick. So but when I wake up, I felt so good, like nothing happened, and like it was the first and hopefully the last time when I had that vodka.
How old were you then?
No, it was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, so you were 24. I mean, when you're 24, you can do that. When I was a kid, I could go out, I could get shit faced and still feel good in the morning. These days,
Yeah.
I have 2, 3 drinks, and the next day, I've got a headache and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's no podcast
Yeah.
gets recorded. I pretend to be sick. So you were one and done. Well done. Good for
Yeah.
you, because people
Yeah.
shouldn't drink. Nothing good comes of it.
Yeah.
So,
So
so when
I'm
you're
like,
not drinking, so when you're not training, you like to spend time in nature in the mountains and
yeah,
stuff.
I don't drink because like I don't need it. I'm like confident guy. If I wanna do something, I'm gonna do that. Like I don't
Yeah.
I don't know. I just can't enjoy my life without drinks, and like I just like to spend time with my family, friends, and like just eat good food. This is the best. When you cut weight, I like always thinking what I'm gonna eat after when I win fight, and like sushi, some steaks.
Yeah, steaks. That's the one. So, where do you live now? You still live in Russia?
Yeah, I live Russia. I live Russia. I come here, train, rest, and then go to Russia. Yeah,
What's the
but
name
like
of the
when
town, the city?
it's Krasnodar, Krasnodar. But when I'm gonna be champion, and when I'm gonna make a lot of money, yeah, of course I can buy a house in Los Angeles, in Beverly Hills, maybe
You got
for
to give me
10
a
million.
call.
For 10 million on the mountain, have a view on the like I can see the ocean. View is ocean,
Yeah,
and call you. We
nice.
can
Call
hang out
me.
there.
We'll get some vodka. We'll get some steaks
Yeah,
going. Maybe a little sushi.
yeah.
Are you a young single man, Armin, or do you have a lady?
No, I
Yeah,
have
you have.
wife, 2 kids.
Oh, you do. Oh, sorry. Pardon me. I didn't know that. How old are the children?
4 and 2.
Oh, wow. Congratulations. Did you
Yeah.
get a phone call?
Sorry.
Wi-Fi
Yeah.
connections?
No, no, no. Phone call. Sorry, sorry.
I expect you to let everybody in your life know, Armin, that you're speaking to the legend. Don't call me. Don't call me when I'm speaking to Bisping.
Of course, UFC champion, former UFC champion.
When you were a kid growing up, who was your favorite fighter? Fedor?
No, Habib. The further, it was the prime of Habib, when I was grew up. So
Do
that's
you have a
why.
relationship? Do you know Khabib?
No, we know. I know him, but like not very well. So we don't have. I'm not
Yeah.
calling. I don't call him and like ask something, and like we are not friends. But like I very like how he behaves, and like his lifestyle, and like yeah. So
Yeah, no, he's a very respectable guy and obviously a legend. Do you see this fight with Islam as maybe because Khabib is known as the GOAT or one of the GOATs. Do you agree with that, by the way? Who would you say is the greatest of all time?
John Jones, number one.
Okay.
It's like no doubt, like 100% John Jones. And then like Khabib, he's number 5, probably number 6. He's in top 10, but like he's not on my list. Like like let's see, like
Jones, GSP,
Jones, GSP,
Anderson,
Anderson Silva,
Bisping.
Demetrius Johnson, Bisping.
No, I'm joking.
No, like who defend like most time like belt, like
I've said that. Listen, I have so much respect for Khabib. He's undefeated. He was so dominant. But I've said he never defended that many times.
yeah, like 3 times.
And I got abuse, bro. Your
No,
people, you came
times.
for me.
Yeah, it's 3 times. It's nothing. Jones like defended like 15 times or like 12 times, and some Pierre same. Anderson Silva, like Khabib has 12 fights or 13 fights in UFC, and John Jones like defended 13 times title. What do you like? Why you compare them? It's like and like if you see the skills, like it's completely different level skills. Khabib can strike like Jones. Yeah, Khabib is good on the ground and pound, on the control, on the wrestling. But like, if we're gonna see like completely MMA fighter, it's a John Jones and Demetrius Johnson and GSP, like completely MMA fighter. And then it's coming the Anderson Silva because of his striking. His striking is incredible, and like those four, it's like gold for me, gold.
Yeah. And I agree, and I think everybody does.
And number five, definitely it's a Khabib because of he's undefeated. He defended like 3 times, and like he had just a couple like hard fights, with the Brazilian guy from my teammates, Gleison Tibau. He never took him down, and like it was pretty close fight. But like in other one, he won everybody. So. And he was dominating on everybody.
Last question, because I've taken up a lot of your time, and thank you again, Arman. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Islam has been in the UFC for quite a while now. Of course, he had that one knockout where he lost to Adriano Martins, but he's doing incredible things. Do you think the legacy of Islam could or is greater than Khabib's? Not the legacy, the achievements, because I think for legacy, Khabib he was the first. He will always have a greater legacy and more of an impact. But do you think right now Islam is challenging him for that status?
Not yet, because Islam never defended his title with 155ers. The walk is good, but he's too short, small. He's from different divisions, like completely different things, like 155ers is a different fighters. Okay, we're gonna see. It's gonna be we could say like first defend with a real 155er is Poirier, So and like if we're gonna compare right now, like Khabib and Islam, of course, like Khabib is here, Islam is here, and like. But like we never know, Islam he still fights, and like he could beat all records. But like I don't let him do that, so I'm here. That's why.
Exactly. Well, Arman, again, thank you for your time. All the best with everything. When you buy the house, when you've got the view of the oceans, when you've got the swimming pool, the infinity pool.
One more thing, you gotta call. You know who?
Who?
To Dana White and say, when I'm gonna become champion, you gotta say change contract for Arman Tsarukyan, because we gotta hang out on his Beverly Hills house. He wants to buy a house for $10 million.
Really? I'll call him right now. So you gotta change Arman's contract.
No. When I get the title,
I'm doing it. I'm in charge. Dana will say, Bisping, go f yourself. Arman, you're the man. Congratulations. He probably will. Congrats again on the victory over Oliveira, and I look forward to all your future fights. You're a good man. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your time. Good luck, brother.
All the best, my man.
Bye-bye.